win in silence. We often think that silence makes us weak, but it is not true. Today I am raising a very important life-changing topic on which I will explain to my listeners the power of silence. In our world of constant noise and relentless validation seeking, there is something profoundly powerful about winning in silence. Too often we equate success with public acknowledgement, measuring our worth by likes, shares, or applause. Yet the greatest victories are often those achieved quietly, away from the spotlight. Winning in silence doesn't mean shying away from ambition, rather. It's about focusing on the process instead of the performance. It's about doing the work when no one is watching, embracing discipline over display. True progress is forged in the shadows of persistence, in moments unseen by the world, but deeply felt within ourselves. When you win in silence, you allow your work to speak louder than your words. You invest in the journey rather than chasing external validation. In doing so, you become stronger, more resilient, and less dependent on external approval. The silent grind teaches us to respect the effort rather than simply glorify the outcome. Silence also grants us the space to reflect and grow without the distractions of external opinions. It allows us to stay authentic, to nurture our passions without succumbing to the pressures of comparison or societal expectations. Winning in silence teaches us the art of humility and acknowledgement that our success is not just about reaching the peak, but about the climb that got us there. It is in these silent victories that we discover our true selves, focused, determined, and quietly unstoppable. Let us embrace the beauty of winning in silence and honor the quiet moments that define our greatness. Validation. In today's world, many people measure their worth by the recognition they receive from others. Applause, likes, shares, and public accolades often become the benchmarks for success. This constant need for external validation can create a cycle of dependency where individuals feel the urge to share every achievement, big or small, in order to gain approval. Social media platforms amplify this tendency, offering instant feedback that can feel gratifying in the moment but hollow in the long term. However, true success is not contingent on external acknowledgement. It is rooted in self-satisfaction and the fulfillment that comes from knowing you've given your best. Winning silently allows you to break free from the pressure of proving your worth to others. It shifts your focus inward, emphasizing the intrinsic value of your efforts rather than the fleeting nature of public approval. By detaching from the need for validation, you gain clarity, resilience, and a deeper sense of purpose that is not swayed by the opinions of others. Spotlight. In a world where public displays of success are often equated with importance, it can be tempting to believe that every achievement needs to be broadcast. Awards, promotions, and milestones are frequently shared on platforms for validation and recognition. However, not all victories require the spotlight. Some of the most meaningful accomplishments happen quietly in moments that are personal and profound. Real victories are not defined by the number of people who witness them, but by the impact they have on our lives and the lives of those around us. Achievements earned in silence often carry a deeper sense of satisfaction because they stem from genuine effort and focus, untainted by the pressure to perform for an audience. Away from the noise of public attention, you gain the freedom to savor your successes authentically, without the need for approval or judgment. Moreover, working outside the spotlight protects your journey from unnecessary distractions. It allows you to focus solely on your goals, unburdened by external expectations. In the quiet moments of success, we find a space to reflect, grow, and prepare for the next challenge, free from the glare of public scrutiny. Ambition. Ambition is the driving force behind every great achievement, but it doesn't always need to be accompanied by declarations of intent. Winning in silence doesn't mean letting go of your dreams or settling for less. It means dedicating yourself to your goals with a quiet determination. It's about focusing on the journey rather than constantly seeking external validation or approval at every stage. Pursuing your ambition silently allows you to channel your energy into what truly matters: progress and growth. Instead of diverting attention to publicizing your plans or seeking reassurance from others, you invest your time and effort in refining your skills, solving problems, and advancing step by step. This silent pursuit not only conserves your energy, but also shields you from the distractions of judgment or skepticism that can arise when your goals are shared too soon. Keeping your ambitions to yourself also fosters resilience. It removes the pressure to explain or defend your actions to others and encourages you to focus on intrinsic motivation. When you pursue your dreams without announcing every step, you develop a stronger connection to your purpose, maintaining clarity and drive even when challenges arise. This quiet commitment is where true ambition thrives, allowing you to achieve with intention and integrity. Self-love. Self-love is the foundation of a healthy and fulfilling life, as it involves recognizing and appreciating your own worth, treating yourself with kindness, and prioritizing your well-being. It is not about arrogance or narcissism, but about accepting yourself, fully, flaws and all, and nurturing your mind, body, and spirit with the same care and compassion you would offer to a loved one. Self-love means setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and taking the time to recharge without feeling guilty. It is about being honest with yourself, acknowledging your strengths, and accepting your imperfections without judgment. Through self-love, we create a relationship with ourselves that is built on respect and empathy, allowing us to thrive both personally and professionally. It empowers us to make choices that align with our values, pursue our passions, and foster a deep sense of inner peace and confidence. When we truly love ourselves, we are better equipped to handle life's challenges, form healthier relationships, and cultivate a sense of happiness that is not dependent on external factors. Right time. Right times refers to the concept of acting when conditions align with our readiness, goals, and external circumstances. It's not simply about waiting for the perfect moment, but understanding when the timing feels right for taking action. Recognizing the right time requires a deep sense of self-awareness and patience, as it often involves careful observation of both internal and external factors. Sometimes it means waiting for the right opportunity to present itself, while other times it's about having the courage to act despite uncertainty, knowing that the time has come to make a move. The right time isn't just about seizing opportunities when they arise, but also about creating the right conditions for success through preparation, reflection, and learning. It involves tuning into our instincts, trusting our decisions, and allowing things to unfold naturally rather than forcing outcomes. Understanding the right time means not rushing into decisions or letting fear hold us back, but rather making choices that feel aligned with our journey and values. It teaches us to balance patience with action, knowing that timing plays a significant role in achieving our goals. Discipline. Discipline. Silent victories are built on a foundation of discipline and unwavering commitment to consistency and self-control. Discipline means showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying focused on the goal, even when no one is watching. It's about prioritizing the effort and the process over the allure of immediate recognition. In a world that often glorifies quick wins and instant gratification, discipline keeps us grounded, reminding us that real success is the result of sustained effort over time. Through discipline, you learn to push past distractions, delays, and doubts, maintaining steady progress toward your objectives. It requires you to make sacrifices, delay rewards, and stay resilient in the face of setbacks. By focusing on the task at hand rather than the applause it might generate, discipline ensures that your achievements are rooted in genuine merit, not in the fleeting validation of others. Silent victories earned through discipline are therefore not just moments of success, but lasting proof of your dedication and perseverance. Progress. Progress is often an unseen journey unfolding quietly in the background, away from the gaze of the world. True growth happens in these moments of solitude, where persistence and determination become the driving forces. It is in the hours spent practicing, learning, and refining your skills when no one is watching or applauding that the most meaningful advancements occur. These silent efforts, free from the pressure to perform or impress, allow you to focus entirely on improvement. When you're not working for external validation, you create a space where mistakes can be made and lessons can be learned without fear of judgment. This environment nurtures resilience as you develop the ability to rise from failures and keep moving forward. Progress achieved in silence also fosters self-reliance and a deeper connection to your goals, as it stems from an inner drive rather than external motivations. Every step forward, no matter how small or unrecognized, contributes to the bigger picture. These quiet moments of progress are what build the foundation for success, demonstrating that true growth is not about grand gestures, but about the consistent, unseen work that propels you closer to your aspirations. Authenticity. Silence creates a space where you can reconnect with your true self, free from the noise of societal expectations and the distractions of constant comparisons. In a world where people often feel pressured to conform or seek approval, the quiet pursuit of goals allows you to focus on your unique journey. It gives you the freedom to explore your passions, values, and aspirations without being swayed by external judgments or trends. When you are not constantly seeking validation from others, you can make choices that align with who you truly are rather than who others think you should be. This silence fosters self-awareness, enabling you to reflect on what genuinely fulfills you. It protects your individuality and ensures that your actions stem from a place of authenticity rather than obligation or competition. By avoiding the distractions of societal pressures, you can stay grounded in your purpose, confidently navigating your own path. Working in silence allows you to cultivate a sense of self-respect and integrity, knowing that your efforts and achievements reflect your authentic self rather than external influences. Approval. Relying on others' approval for motivation can be limiting and draining. When we depend on external validation, we open ourselves up to the fluctuating opinions of others, which can undermine our confidence and sense of direction. In contrast, trusting in the strength of our own efforts and vision provides a more solid foundation for growth and success. When you believe in your abilities and remain committed to your goals, external approval becomes irrelevant. Your self-assurance stems from within, allowing you to stay focused and true to your path without being swayed by the judgments of others. This internal confidence empowers you to make decisions based on your values and long-term vision, not based on the desire to please or impress others. By removing the need for constant approval, you give yourself the freedom to take risks, make mistakes, and grow at your own pace. This shift in mindset helps you become less concerned with how others perceive your progress and more focused on your own satisfaction and accomplishments. In the end, trusting your own strength and vision brings a sense of independence that is far more fulfilling than any external validation could provide. The journey. The path to success is often where the most significant growth occurs, making it just as important, if not more so, than the destination itself. In a culture that emphasizes results and quick achievements, it's easy to overlook the value of the journey. Yet success is rarely a straight line, and it's in the quiet moments, the daily efforts, and the small steps that we truly build resilience, character, and wisdom. Silence allows us to fully immerse ourselves in this process, enabling us to appreciate the lessons learned along the way rather than rushing to the next goal. Without the constant pressure to share every milestone or seek approval for every step, we are free to focus on refining our skills, understanding our strengths and weaknesses, and adapting to challenges. The journey becomes a time of personal reflection, where we learn to honor the effort, dedication, and perseverance that go into achieving anything of value. By embracing the journey in silence, we develop a deeper connection to our work, cultivating a sense of pride and fulfillment that is rooted in the process itself, not just the end result. It's in these quiet moments of progress and reflection that we grow, evolve, and truly understand the meaning of success. Reflection. Silence offers the rare opportunity to pause and reflect, a crucial element in personal growth and achievement. In the midst of daily noise and distractions, it can be easy to lose sight of our deeper goals and values. However, moments of quiet allow us to step back and engage in meaningful self-evaluation. In these moments of stillness, we can assess where we stand in relation to our ambitions, re-examine our actions, and identify areas for improvement. This reflective process helps clarify our priorities, ensuring that our efforts align with our long-term goals and aspirations. Reflection in silence fosters the kind of deep thinking that is often drowned out by the hustle and bustle of life. Without external pressures or the need to seek approval, we are free to consider whether the paths we are on are truly the right ones. It helps us to recognize whether we are moving in the direction we truly want or if we have veered off course. In these quiet moments, we can recalibrate our actions and reinvest our energy into what truly matters, ensuring our goals remain clear and focused. By taking the time to reflect, we ensure that our journey remains purposeful and aligned with our values. Growth. Personal and professional development often happens in the quiet moments when we are free from the distractions and external pressures that can dilute our focus. In a world constantly filled with noise, be it from social media, work demands, or the expectations of others, true growth requires space for deep concentration and uninterrupted effort. It is in these moments of stillness that we can truly focus on learning, improving, and evolving. When distractions are minimized, we can devote our full attention to honing our skills, deepening our knowledge, and refining our abilities. Whether it's reading, practicing a craft, or reflecting on our experiences, growth thrives when we allow ourselves the time and mental clarity to engage deeply with the work. These quiet moments offer the opportunity to make incremental progress, which over time leads to significant transformation. Moreover, growth in silence is less about seeking instant results or public recognition and more about cultivating a mindset of continuous improvement. It's about being patient with ourselves, knowing that development occurs in layers and often goes unnoticed by others until it culminates in a more profound, visible shift. By embracing these moments of quiet focus, we give ourselves the opportunity to grow in a way that is authentic and sustainable, ensuring that our progress is rooted in our own commitment and inner drive. Humility. Winning in silence teaches us the invaluable lesson of humility. In a society that often elevates achievements and public recognition, it can be easy to lose sight of the true meaning of success. However, when we embrace quiet victories, we learn to stay grounded in the understanding that the journey is just as important, if not more so, than the outcome. Without the need for applause or external validation, we come to appreciate the process, the effort, and the growth that occur behind the scenes. This quiet approach to success fosters humility because it emphasizes the importance of dedication over display. Rather than seeking to flaunt accomplishments, we come to recognize that true fulfillment comes from the inner satisfaction of knowing we've put in the work. Humility grows when we shift our focus away from the need for recognition and instead value the experience and knowledge gained through effort. It teaches us to be grateful for the steps we've taken, the lessons we've learned, and the people who've supported us along the way, rather than solely celebrating the final result. Winning in silence allows us to keep our egos in check, reminding us that success is not about being seen or applauded, but about the quiet commitment to becoming the best version of ourselves. It encourages a mindset of continuous learning and growth, where we remain humble in both our achievements and in our capacity to improve. Greatness. Greatness is not born from moments of fame or public adulation, but from the consistent, focused effort put forth in silence. It is in the quiet, everyday work, the dedication to improvement, the persistence through obstacles, and the commitment to a higher standard that true greatness is cultivated. When we step away from the desire for recognition and focus solely on doing the work, we create the conditions for extraordinary growth. This silent effort is rooted in discipline, resilience, and the belief that the value of our actions lies in the impact they have, not in the attention they attract. Silent work allows us to go beyond the surface level achievements and dig deeper into the essence of what makes us great. It is in the hours spent refining skills, the focus placed on overcoming challenges, and the humility to continue growing that greatness is truly shaped. Without the distraction of external praise, we are free to embrace the process, knowing that long-term success comes from continuous effort, not momentary recognition. This quiet path to greatness helps us stay grounded and focused on the larger purpose, rather than being distracted by fleeting applause or praise. By choosing silent effort, we learn that greatness is not about being seen or celebrated. It is about committing to excellence, regardless of who is watching. It teaches us that true greatness is built not on recognition but on the integrity and passion with which we pursue our goals. Unstoppable. Quiet achievers possess an inner resilience that makes them truly unstoppable. Unlike those who are driven by the need for external recognition or praise, their motivation comes from a deeper, intrinsic source, their passion, purpose, and commitment to their goals. This internal drive enables them to push through challenges, persevere in the face of adversity, and keep moving forward even when no one is watching or cheering them on. Because they are not reliant on the validation of others, they are free from the fluctuations of public opinion or the pressure to meet external expectations. This resilience builds over time as they consistently put in the work and focus on their personal growth, regardless of immediate results. When setbacks occur, quiet achievers see them not as failures but as opportunities for learning and improvement. They remain determined, using each obstacle as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. Their sense of purpose is unwavering, and it is this inner strength that makes them unstoppable, because they are fueled by a motivation that doesn't depend on praise or approval. In the silence of their efforts, they develop a sense of confidence that comes not from external affirmation, but from knowing they are on the right path. This quiet, consistent progress makes them resilient to the pressures and distractions that can derail others. Over time, their commitment and persistence lead them to achieve great things, proving that those who are driven by their own motivations rather than the expectations of others are truly unstoppable. Of victory. True victory is not measured by the accolades, trophies, or public recognition that often accompany success. Rather, it lies in respecting and cherishing the effort and dedication that go into achieving a goal, even when those efforts go unnoticed by others. The quiet, behind-the-scenes work, the long hours of practice, the failures, the moments of doubt, and the perseverance constitute the real triumph. This type of victory is rooted in personal satisfaction and the knowledge that you gave your best, regardless of whether anyone else acknowledges it. When we learn to value the process itself, we begin to see victory not as an external event or outcome, but as a reflection of our commitment to growth and excellence. This silent victory is the reward for staying true to the task, for remaining focused on long-term goals, and for pushing through challenges without seeking constant praise or validation. In this quiet form of success, we find fulfillment in the journey rather than the destination. Victory, in this sense, is about the pride in knowing that the work was done with integrity and dedication without the need for external validation. It teaches us that true success is not always about the applause or the recognition. It is about honoring our commitment to our goals and the effort we put in, regardless of whether the world ever sees it. In conclusion, winning in silence is not about rejecting success or shying away from recognition. It is about embracing a deeper, more meaningful journey. It's about pursuing our goals with quiet determination, where the focus is placed on the effort, the growth, and the intrinsic rewards that come from hard work and commitment. True success does not always require the spotlight, nor does it need the validation of others. It is found in the moments of persistence and resilience where discipline, authenticity, and humility guide us forward. By choosing to win in silence, we cultivate inner strength, remain grounded, and develop the kind of greatness that is sustained by personal integrity rather than external applause. And in the end, the quiet victories we achieve in solitude are often the most profound and lasting, because they reflect the true essence of who we are and what we are capable of achieving.